That. All right, Mr. Kyle.
Mayor, I hate to bring this up, but I think it's something that we need to address. And let me first say, I don't know who this is. I don't know any names of it. I've had two guys come up to me the other day, and apparently one of their friends had called a counselor in the city council and told him they was going to run against him. And apparently what these guys said, the counselor made threats on them as far as what they're going to do if they run. I thought we might as well get this out right now. Like I say, they didn't say who it was. I sent them to, the best thing to do is go to Jefferson County District Attorney's office or the Attorney General's office. I'm not going to get involved with it, but, you know, if somebody has done that, I don't think it's kosher. I think you're violating some election laws. I'm not sure about that, but I would think somewhere you would be, intimidation. So, you know, I just wanted to make us aware of it. No, Jim, I'm not going to recognize you again tonight, so sit still. But, I mean, I think that's a situation we need to look at, and if we do anything like that, we need to maybe change it. And, you know, I think that I don't want to see anybody up here get into trouble. That's all I'm bringing it up.
Well, I don't know anything about it.
And I don't, let me say, I didn't know anything about it either till they came to me. And I said, well, who? And they were not going to take it, wasn't going to say. And I said, well.
Is it hearsay from them, or did they hear the person directly?
Well, the guy came to it because he was upset about it. And he was planning on running for a city council seat. So, and it might not be true.
The only,
but, I mean, I wasn't there. I'm just telling you.
Well, no, I'm not gonna mention the person's name, but I had somebody call me, said they wanted to run. What did I think? And I asked them against me. And I said, have I done something that you disapprove of? He said no, that he just felt like it was time to serve his community. What did I think? And I said, well, I mean, go for it. Then we kept talking, and he said, do you ever get on AL.com? And I said, no, I do not. And I said, but I will warn you, be prepared, because when you put your name out there, people will say, they can say anything they want about you. And if that's a threat, Mr. Cobb, you know that's the truth. And I said, so be prepared for that, and you better warn your wife and your kids and your family that they will get upset when they start seeing some of this stuff that people put out there about you. And he said, really? And I said, and trust me, it does not have to be true. Some of the things that have been written about me are absolutely ridiculous. And I said, and against all the council, there's accusations, there's comments, and I said, your family members will be the ones that get the most upset. And I said, my husband has gotten very upset several times about some of the stuff. I said, personally, I don't get on AL.com. I don't read it, and I don't post anything on there. And I said, and that's your best bet. And this person said, if it's this person, he said, I don't allow that in my house. And I said, well, that's good, but I'm just warning you, people will come up to your family, and they will tell you stuff they've read on there, and they will get upset. And I said, so be prepared for that. And I said, I will assure you, I don't get on there, I don't post anything on there, and I will never make any negative comments about you on there. And he said, I appreciate that, and I would treat you the same way. And then we talked on, he said, well, is it just really 2 meetings a month? I said, oh, heck no. There's historical meetings, tree commission meetings, there's finance meetings, there's called meetings, there's public hearings. I said, it's not 2 meetings a month, and whoever's told you that is jerking your chain, because it's a lot more time than you realize. And he said, well, do you really get calls at all hours of the day and night? And I said, yes, you do. You will get calls because their neighbor's grass is too high, or their dog barks too much, and I said, and that is your job. That is your job as a council person, to listen to them and to respond to them. And he said, it takes that much time? And I said, yes. I said, this particular person is friends with Mr. Martin. I said, call him and ask him about 10:30 on the 4th of July, when he starts getting calls about fireworks. And he said, you're kidding. I said, no, I'm not kidding. I said, you can ask any council person that it's a 7 days a week, 24 hours a day job. You are always at the public's on their call. And he said, well, I've been told it's just twice a month, and I said, no.
Okay. You
And
know,
I will
it's
tell
got-
you
I don't-
personally
I
after
don't
the meeting
even-
who this person was.
I don't even know who the guy is.
Now, if
They
that's a
wouldn't tell me.
threat, I'm sorry, telling
They
the
wouldn't
truth
tell-
is not a
I- You know,
threat.
I'm not saying that anybody did it, and, you know, what I'm saying is, I hope that something like this hadn't happened, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that's all. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm done.
anybody else?